used to be super hard for me. Then I added in a workout, then celery juicing, then journaling. And as I've learned to enjoy this time for myself, I've added in many other things that I love over the years. But yes, at first, following a morning routine for me was super hard, you guys, super hard. I struggled with developing it. And then once I did decide on what I wanted, then I struggled with making it consistent. Along the way, I also discovered that I was totally self-sabotaging myself with negative thoughts such as, I hate getting up early. And I told myself that making my bed was a total waste of time because we were just going to mess it up again that night. And so it was stupid to make your bed, right? But after I put these thoughts in check, I realized that in order to be successful, I needed my routine written down and right in front of my face staring at me when I woke up. So I hung up boards all over my house. Now I have a 5 foot by 5 foot chalkboard in my room. Let me show you. Pretty cool, huh? And I have an 8 foot by 8 foot whiteboard in my living room. So there is nothing stopping me. I have no excuses. And the second I wake up, this is what I see. So therefore, this is what I do. Okay? So my current morning routine goes a little something like this. I have my alarm set to wake up at 6 because I need 9 hours of sleep to function. Coach Cinda actually recently taught me this. Before I get out of bed, I answer these 3 questions in my mind. What am I going to let go of? What am I grateful for? And what am I going to focus on today? I'm telling you, those 3 things are life-changing. To just sit, just to sit. My favorite one, honestly, Cinda, is what am I going to let go of? Because we're all constantly, seriously, we're all constantly holding on to fears. Some sort of you might think it's a worry that, something you're trying to problem solve, but sometimes it's just a straight up fear. And so that one has really helped me. It's also helped me recognize things that I were struggling with that I may not even have really realized before. So that has really changed my attitude a lot in the morning. And then after I answer those 3 things in my head, then I reach over to my side table and I grab my temperature gauge, and I take my temperature, and it takes about, 20, 30 seconds for it to beep. And then I look at my temperature and I put it into my cycle app because I track my cycle every single day. It's phenomenal. It's changed my life too. We can talk more about that later. And then after that, because you have to have your body temperature not change in order for you to track your cycle too. It's like, don't move, do it. And then I get out of bed. I make my bed. No matter how tired I am, no matter what I have going on that day, I make my damn bed. And then I pray. I get down on my knees and I say a prayer. And then after that, I'll put on something gospel-based to listen to, and I'll just quickly tidy up my room. I really need a lot of organization and cleanliness in order to thrive in my business, in order to thrive as a woman. I have to have organization, otherwise I can't focus. So even though I said this isn't about chores, I have to have a clean room because this is also now where my office is located too. So after that, I say good morning to my puppy. He's always super excited to see me. And then we go downstairs together. I drink 16 ounces of lemon water, and then I take Bandit out for his walk. That's funny you were talking about feet, Christy, because I usually do not wear shoes for my morning walk because I really enjoy, I really, really enjoy feeling the wet, cold grass, at least right now while it's hot, on my feet when I wake up. And there is a sense of grounding and peace that comes with that. Yeah, she's loving it. Yeah, that comes with that. And so I'm going to miss it when it gets cold and I have to wear shoes because my feet will be freezing outside. But what's funny is my kids always go like, where's your shoes? You're going to step on something and hurt your feet. And I'm like, I don't like shoes. I'm good. And so they think that's awesome. So then after I walk Bandit, 15 to 20 minutes, which also, while I'm on my walk, I always include something positive on my phone to listen to on my walk, whether it's my morning affirmations, whether it's like if I'm finishing up something I was listening to, gospel-based in my room. But usually it is my morning affirmations. And I really like walking my dog and saying these because when you're doing your affirmations, it's important to repeat them out loud. That's what makes them powerful. So when I'm outside walking and talking to myself, there's no one around. So I don't really feel like a weirdo talking to myself out loud saying, I am amazing, or whatnot. So I really enjoy doing that. And then when we get back, I give Bandit a treat, take his leash off, and then I make my celery juice. I cut it, I rinse it, I juice it, and then I take my celery juice over to the table with me, and I sit and I journal. I journal. I love journaling. I base my journaling on how I'm feeling. If everything's going good and I really want to focus on my goals, then I'll journal that. If something with my family or one of my kids has been hard and I just need to like emotion vomit, then I will just journal what's bothering me or what I need to get off my chest. But I love to journal on my future. I always journal as if my future has happened. I am healthy. I am happy. I am successful. That is a must do when you are journaling. I also don't know if you guys are familiar with Andy Frisella. I love Andy Frisella, but he has what's called the Power 5 list. And so on top of my schedule, I have now started to include my Power 5 list. And so what that means...
What's his name?
Andy Frisella.
Oh, I think I know who he is. Okay.
I love Andy Frisella and his Power 5 list. He has a podcast I can forward to you, dedicated to what the Power 5 list is and why you do it. And so what this is, and I really love this for us busy moments, okay, because we're so much on our plates, the Power 5 is going to help you prioritize everything you need to get done that day. That is going to make sure that you hit it hard and you hit it successfully. So there's no going to bed feeling like, shit, I didn't get anything done today, okay? So the Power 5 list could be like, I'm going to send 10 Instagram messages out to potential clients today. Or I'm going to do 2 extra posts today. I'm going to make sure I post on LinkedIn. I'm going to make sure I post on Twitter. And I'm going to make sure I post on my new social media app, Parlor, okay? And just whatever you need, it's usually like a business-related goals of how you can achieve more to your higher level of what you expect as a boss bitch, okay? So I write down whatever I feel like I need to work on that day, and I make those my priority. I always cross them off as I go. And then at the end of the day, you have to reevaluate yourself on whether or not you get an L for losing that day or you get a W for winning that day. And I always strive to get my W's because I like to win my day because I'm a motherfucking hustler. So keep going down. I gotta scroll down, you guys. All right, so then after I sit and I journal and I drink my celery juice, I like to ingest my celery juice for 30 minutes so that I'm getting all the medicinal properties out of it. So then after 30 minutes of journaling, doing my Power 5 and drinking my celery juice, letting that process, next I'll move on to whatever drink I prefer that day, whether it's like a chaga tea, chaga coffee tea blend. But just so you guys know, I've completely eliminated all artificial creamers out of my life. They are not welcome. So I now only sweeten my coffee or tea with honey, maple syrup, cinnamon, and a dash of, oh, I love this almond milk, you guys. It's like Blue Diamond. It's an almond milk coconut milk combo. It is delicious in your coffee or your tea. I suggest you try it. So after that, then I go into workout mode. So I always start with a stretch. I really, really love doing like a yoga, stretch, meditation combo. Since I've been meditating really hard for 2.5 years now, I've really gotten good at visualizing. So when I'm doing my stretching, I'm doing my breath work, I'm doing my visualization, like kind of all at the same time. And I really enjoy this because it's like I get to check out and go into this other world. And I'm going into my body. I'm going into how my body's doing. How is my calf muscle feeling? How are my shoulder blades feeling? You know, all the areas that we just get tense in. And I send my body love, and I'm like, thank you so much. I love to stretch you out. I'm grateful for you. I appreciate you. Thank you for being healthy. And I want to make my water molecules beautiful snowflakes, okay? So that is always what I'm trying to achieve when I'm visualizing, stretching, and working out. And then Cinda, thanks to Coach Cinda, she's also showed me these amazing MMA style workouts. So I find myself now gravitating towards some sort of a boxing workout or a kickboxing workout. I just recently sold my beach cruiser. I really prefer bike rides. I absolutely love bike rides. So if you can jump on your bike for 15 minutes and get that fresh air, get your oxygen and your body moving, I love that too. But any sort of a workout you can. And then, so this is about a 30-minute block. And then lastly, I always wind down with a good meditation. I really, 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 really love meditating, and it is so crucial to your mental and emotional health. Like it's phenomenal. Like you will literally be a better mom. You will literally be a more patient mom. You will be a more loving mom. You will be a more kinder partner. You will be a nicer friend. Like anything that is like good comes out of meditation. You will love yourself more, and you will have clarity of where you're going in your life. It is like mind-blowing how powerful meditation is. If you're not already doing it, please try to do it more on a daily basis. So when I meditate, I always use I use a pencil and paper in front of me. So say I'm meditating for a new client, right? So I'll draw a C on the paper, and that's I'm gonna hold that in my mind's eye, right? That's my meditation. So then under that, it's like, okay, well, what do I want out of this situation? Okay, well, I want a person who's going to work with, going to want to change, who's going to want to work with me. I want a person that can afford me. I want a person who appreciates me. I want a person who's going to listen to me. And then under that, I list all of the emotions that I'm going to get out of it. I'm going to feel gratitude. I'm going to feel so rewarded, thankful, happy. And so in my meditation, I'm always focusing on elevating my emotions. Okay, I actually feel that gratitude when that client comes to me. I actually feel that happiness when they change their diet and they're like, Coach Dear Joy, I went gluten-free and I feel so much better. I focus on those feelings that are going to come when that all happens in order to up-level my meditation. And then after about 15 minutes of that, if I can keep the kids at bay long enough, then I come down from my meditation and I always unwind with a breakfast. Now, I'm very picky about my breakfast. I always focus on getting high nutrients in my breakfast. I mean, I want my greens, I want my fruits, I want my spirulina, I want my chlorella, I want my iodine, I want it all. I want my body to start off in the best foot. So, my favorite smoothie that I've been doing right now is called a heavy metal detox smoothie. We all are riddled with heavy metals. They sit in our liver, they sit in our brains, they cause us dementia, they cause us Alzheimer's. We need to flush that out. The best way to do that is through getting these high nutrients right in your body when you wake up. So my smoothie will consist of frozen bananas, a cup of blueberries, wild blueberries, preferably, bananas, and then I do a tablespoon of barley grass powder, a tablespoon of spirulina, and a tablespoon of Atlantic dulse flakes. And then I also do a cup of cilantro. I mix all of that with either a water base or a coconut water base, and it's delicious. And so a full mason jar of that will keep me full for about an hour. And then after that, I hit it with some really yummy gluten-free oatmeal. Go ahead. Wait.
What is it? We're writing it down. We're writing
Atlantic what?
Dulce flakes. I love the company Ocean's Balance. They are super clean. They're from off the coast of Maine. So you have to be careful where you get your sea vegetables and your sea products, because you don't want to get it out of some crummy, like, polluted sea.
Flakes? What are the flakes?
Dulce, Atlantic Dulce flakes, D-U-L-S-E. These are phenomenal to add into your life, ladies. Everyone needs that iodine. You have to realize that in order to have healthy breasts, healthy breast tissue, healthy ovaries, healthy, like, anything, women store high milligrams of iodine all over their body. We need more iodine than men. We store iodine not only in our thyroid, but we store it in our breasts, and we store it in our uterus and our ovaries. So we have to be replenishing this. We do not make this. This nutrient comes from the earth. So one of the best places to get that is through ocean-based foods, okay? So Atlantic Dulce Flakes, they have a very mild taste. You can put them on top of salads. You can mix them in your chicken salad. You know, you can kind of put them anywhere, and you can sneak them into everything, even for your girls, your darling little daughters. They need this too, okay? So try to get that in for the whole family if you can. So after I do my smoothie, then I go upstairs and I get dressed. You know, the days that I don't get dressed, where I just, you know, it was a total shit show and I didn't have time to do anything, and I don't feel good. I don't feel as good with myself.